Yo, long time no see, had a lot of interesting news, so we're not going to waste any time. Let's cue the intro.
Up in the sky, it's a bird!
It's a plane!
It's a geek.
So I wanted to talk about 3 topics today. The 3 topics, they're going to be in order: Black Panther, Jonathan Majors, and Fantastic Four. So, starting with Black Panther. A report came out, I believe it's over one of the executives who kind of oversees Black Panther. I know he did some stuff with Creed, I want to say too. So he has a lot of workings with Black Panther in the movie, and kind of like, you know, he had kind of say in T'Challa not being recast. And the report, he said, was, and I have a screenshot up somewhere on the screen, it was basically to the point of, don't believe everything on the internet because T'Challa's not getting recast. Now, I know a lot of y'all started panicking when he said that. But if you remember, I'm not really panicking because I told y'all, technically anyway, T'Challa can't get recast because he's dead. Now, if he's meaning it the same way I was explaining it to y'all in my earlier video, having a different T'Challa come in isn't technically a recast. Having T'Challa Jr. grow up isn't technically a recast. So if that's what he meant, okay, that makes sense as to what he's talking about. Now, for the perspective of him, let's say he's just meaning that we're never going to have a Black Panther again. If that's the case, this is very, very dumb and stupid. There's no other way to put it. Black Panther just not being in the MCU will be a stain on what the Black Panther character is. Sure, he is cool, but we did not have enough time with T'Challa, man. And I know this topic is sensitive. Some people are on the fence of having another T'Challa. Some people are on the fence of not. I just want to say this. How would y'all feel if when Christopher Reeves died, we never got another Superman film? So for all of you Man of Steel fanboys, for all of you James Gunn fanboys, what if Henry Cavill never put on the suit? What if David Cornsweet, he never put on the suit? How would y'all feel? That's kind of how I feel right now. If we really just don't get another Black Panther, I feel like it'll have to be around that after Doomsday time anyway. But I'm kind of torn. So what do y'all think about that? Do y'all think we are going to get a T'Challa soon, and he just won't be technically recast like I was saying? Or do y'all think we'll never see Black Panther again? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. The next topic has to do with Jonathan Majors. Now, I was one of those people. I was fighting for Jonathan Majors the whole way through. If he was like some bad person, I would have been like, okay, I understand. Man, Jonathan Majors was really the victim in that whole situation. And the way it was played off made it seem like he was just, the way it was brought up in the beginning made it seem like he was just some big bad black monster. That's how he was portrayed in the media. Come to find out, the girl, Grace Jabari, got some scratches on herself because Jonathan Majors was just trying to defend himself. He's running away from her. He should have never been let go. And I'm disappointed we're even having this conversation, that now that the magazine, as soon as the magazine Dreams trailer drops, now we get this report that Kevin Feige is trying to look at Jonathan Majors coming back as Kang. Nah, brother. You should have stay your butt over there. Stay where you at. Y'all don't get to do that, man. That's messed up and sick, bro. Y'all don't get to just dump them off, conjure up this stupid doom story that we still really have no idea how it's going to happen. Spit in the face of your MCU fans just to say, you know what? We'll bring Kang back. No. And Jonathan Majors, you better not come back unless they paying you at least double of what they were paying you to portray Kang. Time heals all wounds, whether you believe it or not, and that's what's happening now. I always knew that this magazine Dreams trailer was going to look really good. It looks like it's going to be one of his Oscar-worthy performances. But because this movie comes out in, March, it's going to be hard for people. We don't remember stuff very well, you know? So people are not going to be remembering this movie by the time the Oscars happen late this year. So, or late next year, technically, or early next year. Y'all know how the Oscar crap works. It's going to be tough, but I think this will be one of the Jonathan Majors' best acting performances. And Marvel is seeing that. Marvel probably has watched the movie Magazine Dreams. Apparently, a lot of execs have watched it, and they said it's one of the greatest performances from Majors. So I'm very interested to see what's going on with his career. But my fan heart tells me I want him to be Kang again. I do. But my logical heart also says if he comes back as Kang, he's only coming back to get beat up on. That's the only reason he's coming back. I doubt we're going to be seeing Kang and Doctor Doom work side by side. Marvel can prove me wrong, but I highly doubt we're going to be seeing the thing where Doom is the main villain and then we got Kang as his sidekick or something. I don't even know if I want to see that movie. Let me know, what are your thoughts on Jonathan Majors potentially coming back as Kang? Are you with it? Are you not with it? Fantastic Four trailer dropped, and I have some thoughts. My first thought was, this trailer looks beautiful. This trailer is a 60s art cinematic set piece. Like, it was beautiful. It looked like soon as you click that link to open the trailer and you see it, you're immediately immersed into that world. Immediately. Everything down to the color grading, everything down to the cinematography, everything down to everything was perfect. Everything in the trailer was perfect. The environment was perfect. And I was telling my friends, that's one, the comparisons are going to happen anyway, so I'm going to be the first to compare. And I was comparing Superman and Fantastic Four a year or two ago. One of the things that I felt with the Superman trailer is I honestly wasn't really interested in their world. Like, I want to see the movie. I want to see the movie because, you know, I'm a movie head, but it's not something where I was like, okay, I'm interested in seeing what y'all world looks like. I didn't really get that, to be honest with you, from the Superman trailer. And apparently a lot of people felt hyped for the Fantastic Four trailer as well, which really, really surprised me. I was telling y'all like a couple weeks back, a month back or so, that one of the things I was scared of is that Superman had all the hype and the Fantastic Four was kind of like dwindling down and was being forgotten. And I think this trailer really put it on the map. So kudos to Kevin Feige and their team for that. Let's talk about the characters. Johnny Storm, Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm, great. Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, great. Reed Richards, I don't know. Now, I'm pretty sure, like me, most of everybody was having kind of some doubts about Pedro playing Reed, and the doubts are still there, but at the same time, they're dwindled. At the same time, they're smaller. Like, I'm seeing him talk, I'm seeing him on the whiteboard, the chalkboard, and I'm like, okay, I can believe that he's playing Reed. Now, that was the only thing I was gonna have an issue with, because I can believe Joseph Quinn, I can believe Vanessa Kirby. I don't know if I could have believed Pedro as being Reed, and that could be because I don't think I've ever watched something with Pedro in it so far. And I know a lot of people have with The Mandalorian and a lot of other shows out there, the Last of Us show. So I haven't watched any of those, but this will be my first time really seeing a full Pedro Pascal movie or show or anything like that. The dude who plays the Thing, great. I know a lot of people are saying his voice doesn't match with the Thing. I don't know how to put it. It matches, but it's not what we typically would see from the Thing, right? We would usually see him have that old or like that grumpy, disgruntled voice, you know? This kind of makes him feel like he's an actual person, which, if you know, that's one of the things, and I'm not the biggest Fantastic Four comic reader, I'll be the first to say that, but that's one of the things he often struggled with, even in the past movies and the comics, of him not being accepted as a human. You know, Bruce Banner or the Hulk can still turn into Bruce Banner. He can still disguise himself as a human. The Thing can't. I had one issue, and that issue being, I don't like the size of the Thing. Now, my friend told me he's originally supposed to be like 6'5" or something in the comics. I don't know, man. I feel like, honestly, for the movie, he should have been at least 7 feet tall. Now, he's nowhere near as tall or big as the Hulk, but god dang, he looks like a regular 250, 280 pound man with muscle that's buff, or 300 pound that's buff and strong with muscle. Like, he looks normal, you know? I don't know if I like that. And I guess you kind of have to make him be like that because he's in his clothes. So if he was too big, it would look weird with the clothes on, which, by the way, looked amazing. So, I mean, I guess. I don't know. It just something kind of felt off with his design. Like, and this is going to be a hot take. I feel like I liked the 2015 Fantastic Four, the Thing's design a little better. Because it felt like he felt more practical in that design. Not really so much in this one. Even when he's putting his finger in his mouth, pause, it doesn't look like, you know, pause, by the way, again, but it doesn't look like his whole finger, it doesn't look like his mouth contorts to the finger. I don't know if that makes sense or not. And I'm really nitpicking. Everything was cool. One thing I want to point out, we saw everyone's powers but Reed's. All right, this is the last thing I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. We saw everyone's powers but Reed's, and that could mean they're not done. This is gonna segue into another point that I was talking about with someone on Twitter. If it's shown in a trailer, we should have the ability to critique it. We can't say, oh, well, the thing looks like this or this looks like this because it's not done. It's not finished. Yeah, it's finished. It might need some touch-ups, which everything gets touch-ups until the movie releases. But that's what it's gonna look like in the trailer. If we can't critique what we're being shown in the trailer, what the heck is the trailer for then? If we can't critique it, that's stupid. There's no such thing, and I'm gonna show y'all the screenshot what I'm talking about. There's no such thing as unfair and fair criticism when we're talking about a trailer. Y'all are showing this to us. Marvel picked this footage, this sound, this music, all of this stuff, put it in this sequential order, and put this out. We can like it and we can dislike it. There's no unfair or fair criticism in the trailer. But that's all I got for y'all. Let me know what y'all thought about the Fantastic Four trailer. Let me know if I should do another breakdown video. The breakdown videos really aren't my thing, but I'm seeing that the Fantastic Four, a lot of people are talking about it, a lot of people are hyped. But yeah, what do y'all think about it? Did y'all like it or did y'all love it? If you love the video, like the video. If you don't love the video, select video. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate it. If you like my content, share my content. Without further ado, I'm out. Peace.
Shawty in love with the geek. Shawty in love with the geek. Shawty in love with the geek. Shawty in love with the geek.